I've decided for my brunch today I'm going to have herby Yorkshire puddings with scrambled eggs. I'm not making a huge amount. I've put some beef dripping in a muffin tray and I'm heating the oven to hot. I've weighed 2 eggs and they weigh 113 grams, so I'm going to add the same quantity of flour. I'm going to use a little sprinkle of celery salt. I just love the flavour, so I am putting in a couple of pinches, maybe 3 pinches of celery salt. I've got some chives and parsley chopped. I'm going to whisk this. I've zeroed my scales and I'm going to put in the same quantity of milk, which is 113 grams, and whisk again. I will do a proper film on proper Yorkshires because I'm not resting this batter, I'm just giving it a go because I need a quick fix. That's lovely. I'm going to put the herbs in. I just had an idea. I don't know how this will turn out, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to put in some parmesan. I don't know how it affects the science of the batter, but we'll see. I'm going to call these my breakfast Yorkshires. I'm also going to put in some black pepper. Please, 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 Yorkshire pudding purists. This is not a Yorkshire pudding. This is me messing around in the kitchen making my brunch. Actually, in America they have something called a popover, which is kind of similar. It's a sort of a cheesy cross between a Yorkshire pudding and a bread. I haven't got a recipe for that. We'll just see how this turns out. Waiting for the oven to get hot. One thing I am going to do is to put this in the oven for about 10 minutes to get it super, super hot. I do always use beef dripping. That's just me. You could use vegetable oil. You could use duck fat. It's got a really high smoking point and just adds a little bit to the flavour, obviously. Pan's been in. I don't want to let the heat get out. So that is smoking hot now. I'm going to start pouring in about 1/3 of the way up. Oh, my hair's in the way. I'm letting all the heat out, I know. I'm being quite slapdash today. There we go. They should take about 10 minutes, but I'll keep an eye on them. I'm going to cook my eggs. I've got 2 eggs in here. After the Yorkshires come out, I am going to add a few splashes of water. I have said it before, if you add a little bit more, if you add water to your scrambled eggs, it makes them light and fluffy. If you add milk to your scrambled eggs, it makes them rich and creamy. I also like to cook my scrambled eggs in butter. My not Yorkshire puddings are done. Beautiful. I'm just going to put them on paper to take the excess oil off, and I'm going to scramble my eggs. I'm melting some butter. They feel light. Eggs are going in. I actually want to bash these down a bit. I'm going to put 2 on my plate. Let's just taste one. They're really good. Eggs are done. Pile it on top. Little sprinkle of chives. Really good grinding of black pepper. Breakfast Yorkshires with scrambled eggs.